Hello everybody! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into episode 2 of our Planet Zoo Winter Wonderland series. Last time we got the reindeer ready. We had a bunch of babies. We had 7 reindeer in here. I'm pretty sure all 6 of the females have now had babies. Though I think only 1 was female. We were really unlucky. So unfortunately all the males when they grow up will have to leave. Off camera, we took out alone. And I also decorated the place up a bit. I really wanted to use this big tree. I've never used it before because obviously a lot of habitats it's a pretty big tree, and a lot of habitats are just not. And I felt like it kind of fits the wintry vibe. It looks like kind of looks like a little person with arms out here. Um, but yeah, I just decided to go ahead and decorate as much as I could with the lone. I went a little bit overboard with the trees, probably. That's just what I like to do. It's just making it look a lot less barren. And then over here, I've just extended the path, and we've got our first toilets. So this is just the blueprint. This tree. Why did I never notice that before? There's gonna be things that you guys are gonna notice instantly. And I'm just gonna have to read the comments and fix things along the way, shall we say? Because I just put things in and then I'm like, every now and then I'll realize that something's wrong, but most of the time I'll just be completely oblivious to it. So this path is going to lead around here. So this is where our maintenance, our little transformer is. I do want to do a little building for this, just so it's not so hideous. But so far, these are kind of the trees, just to kind of separate the habitats a bit. And then I think we could do something over here and link it up quite nicely. What I also did was put in some vendors here and also a restaurant over here. We've got a caretaker floating because I've just hired a caretaker. So I noticed the reason why our money was going so fast was because all of my staff were instantly 5-star, fully trained, and I could not afford them. So that is something we're going to have to look into because I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to continue to pay them, so I might have to fire them all, rehire them. I have changed that setting because that is not something we do not need. This guy, Lisa, we do not need her to be 5 stars. So we're just gonna have to see whether we can actually bring in some money now with the restaurant and these. We should be doing a-okay with money. I'm tempted just to fast forward it a little bit just to see whether this continues to stay climbing or whether we're gonna end up losing some. Ow! That's it. I forgot how she was quite a little bit behind, right, on having children. This is her first one, yes. So this will be the last. I can hear a baby. I don't know where the baby is, but I can hear it. Oh, and it's another boy. We have been so unlucky. We have just got boy after boy after boy. Do you know what? That's fine. I guess it means more money in the long run, because they will all have to leave us. Oh, they're so sweet. I really like the reindeer models. I think Planet Zoo done such a good job on these guys. They look great. Oh, I think they do. Oh, look at all these guys. This is great. The babies are in here getting warm. They're actually using, I'm really glad that they use this because a lot of them do just sleep outside. So it's nice that they do come in here and use this because this is where people like to view them the most. Very rarely do we have people coming up here. What I would also like to do at some point when we've got some money, wow, the restaurant is thriving, is put in some heaters, have this kind of like a underground, not underground, that is not the word I wanted to use, undercover, and put some kind of like some big heaters, like a fire pit or something, I think would be really nice, just to keep our guests warm. So hopefully, oh, well, sorry about that. So hopefully this will get them to then venture over here, maybe to use the toilets, but ideally we want to put in our second habitat over here. And I'm not sure what I would like it to be. I've also realized I'm gonna jump around here, but before we worry about this, yeah, see, this is really nasty for what we're wanting to do here, because these guys are all just super trained up. But I want these guys to have no work zones at the moment. The work zone's quite small, because we are very in the stages of the beginning of our zoo. I really went crazy with the trees back here. But I think it looks really nice. Ideally, I would like to continue. Obviously, curve this round. Oh. I've never noticed that before. But yeah, ideally, I'd like to. Oh my gosh. Do you know, I'm having one of these moments where I will duplicate. So I started with oops. I started with the trees over here, and then I just duplicated most of this. And obviously I was not paying attention when it came to duplicating and actually laying it down. I'd done a few different things over here just to make it look a little bit different. So yeah, we will. This will be something we'll see a lot of floating trees, because I just don't sort those kind of things out. But we should be making some money now that we've actually got some different things coming in. I'm still really tempted to fire all the staff and rehire them. Is that mean? A little bit, but I just feel like I might need to do that. Though then again, I am gonna need these guys fully trained, but at the moment, this mechanic's barely doing anything, the vet's barely doing anything. Yeah, would you know what? Do we do this as well? Okay, these guys can stay. They're not very much. So now, when we hire them, they should be level 1. There we go. That's better. Oops, no. Keeper and mechanic. There we go. That should actually save us quite a bit of money now. We hope. I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit just to see. Obviously, because we're growing our reindeer herd as well, they're going to be costing more. And because it's so large, I obviously have had to use a transformer, and we are paying for the large enclosure. There's nobody at the restaurant. It seemed to go from doing really well to not so well. I guess we'll just wait and see. And I realized I've put in windows so that people can actually see. 'Cause I think there's quite, yeah, it's quite tall. Oh, I love this though. I think it's so pretty. We're definitely getting somewhere. I really like this. I, people probably won't, but I think it looks really, really cool. Little jump. I'm tempted to put this skittle somewhere, kind of more central maybe. I don't think this is going to be making us anything. Yeah. So I do charge to use the toilets. We just need the money. And I've always put it to 60p. Nobody's ever really minded. That said, I'd like to look at what we could get in. So ideally I want something from the tundra biome. We can go for tiger as well. Tiger. Actually, is it taiga? Pretty sure it's taiga. Please correct me, as I generally do not know. Minus 50 is crazy, by the way. These guys, obviously it makes sense, but my goodness. Arctic foxes might be really cute to have next, actually. Because there's not a lot in the tundra to choose from. I would like to obviously do something other than hoofstock, so I don't want to do deers, the moose, and things like that. I'd quite like to do something different. North America and Asia. So could we go... What else have we got? So yeah, the Arctic foxes would work, I think. How many can we have? Okay. Oh wow, that's nice. So there's an alpha male and an alpha female. But I'm assuming you can just pop them in and they'll just breed. Or do we just want the one family? Or do we not want them to breed at all? They're not a problem. Let's see. How much space are we needing? Oh, barely anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. So this might be an option. Oh, I have not built for these guys before. At all, so they're really sweet. They're terrible, terrible. So we'll take her, 'cause she's actually quite good. These guys are not great. How old is she? 6. Don't understand. Why are you so expensive? Is it because you're younger? Maybe. So I guess maybe we'll just take these two. We do not want to put them in with the reindeer, my goodness. Let's put them in the quarantine. And I think that is the next thing we will want to do. These guys are thriving. We're definitely making money, which is ideal. So I guess we will be jumping into an Arctic fox build. Quite a small one, I guess. Over here. So I will see you afterwards. I have managed to film a good section of this playthrough with my mic muted, like the dummy I am. But luckily not a lot has happened apart from our Arctic fox is expecting babies in September. Luckily I noticed before she gave birth, because that would have been really sad. But I'll just show you kind of what I've finished. So we've got like a cave area here for the guests. And then we've decorated in here. I think it looks really pretty. Plenty of hiding spots for them. So they're kind of out of sight lines, especially from guests here. Because they are shy. We popped in kind of like a little waterfall type stream here with the icicles. Also something I've never used before. It's really fun. The keeper's just coming in here now to feed them. So we'll actually get to see how stressed they get. I think this is the first time we're getting to see this, so that will be really good to see. If they come over, which they are. How sweet. Okay, hopefully they don't get too stressed. There's a lot of people here to see them. So we'll just have to keep an eye. Yeah, it's definitely starting to affect them, but hopefully they should just run off. She says as they both go directly towards the people. Okay, so this might be a problem when they eat. Oh, of course, because the only way they can drink is through this as well. She's about to have her pups. This is this is so funny. The fur coming off. Yeah, she's really stressed. She needs to leave. Run away. And there's plenty of places for this little girl to hide. So yeah, we might just have to move their food tray because the male didn't seem to get stressed. If you could have your babies, you can have them in here. That's quite sweet. Yeah, you're good. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, you're... I was thinking, wow. You're absolutely fine. Calm down. Yeah, she's good. What I'd like to do is put them on better food, the reindeers as well. I think we should be able to do that. Right, here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Little girly. White fluffy coat. Another little girl. White fluffy coat. And a boy. White fluffy coat. So we've got... Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I wasn't expecting that many. Wow. 4 pups. Or kits, I guess. Oh. That's actually perfect. Oh, look at them. Oh, they're so sweet. Oh. I love the fact that I never knew they came out like this kind of color, but I actually guess that makes sense. Because if they were white as babies, they'd be very easy to spot. Wow. So we've got... They're not bad genetics. That's great. And people are thinking tickets are underpriced, which is great. So we'll do this. Let's see what people say then. But that is a great great start. I'm pretty sure I put a habitat camera in. Did this go up? Did I not? I can't remember. Unfortunately, you guys can't tell me if I did or not because do we put one in the den? That would make sense, right? Yeah, because unfortunately I lost the... I didn't lose the footage, actually, I just... was unfortunate. Oh, that's kind of perfect, actually. You could maybe move it. Oops. Move it a bit that way. Perfect. So people should be coming down here to see them. And we're making a nice amount of money, so that's lovely. Good value, clean and tidy. There should not be can you say hi to these people? You used to be able to. I don't think I can anymore. Oh, I just forgotten how to do it. Yep, I think I've just forgotten how to do it. Who knows? All the ones are out playing. The parents are asleep. That's so sweet. Actually, how is our keeper doing with... Okay, yeah. So they're struggling a little bit, but hopefully with this they should be a bit better. I'm not too fussed about training. We'll train our vet. Our keeper should be okay. I think it's just because the reindeer habitat's so large. Is this making us money now? Still? The children's, I guess. Okay, perfect. So what I would like to do now is... I really like this. I think it's really cute. I prefer a smaller habitat. And I think this came out really, really sweet. I like the fact that none of them are overly using this, but it looks like they can if they want to. I love the fact they're sleeping in here. That's really sweet. Oh my goodness. They're precious. They're actually precious. Sweet. So I guess we want to start looking into our next animal. So I'm hoping that maybe we could put something here and then just link these two together, and that works really nicely. At the moment, our Arctic foxes are obviously going to be, yeah, the most appealing. But it might be nice to get in. What could we get in? I would love to do a grey seal habitat, but I think we're gonna need a little bit of space for these guys. Oh, actually, no. But I would like to give them some space. I just don't feel like if that's Arctic fox habitat, if we did this for a grey seal, I just don't feel like it's enough. Personally. Maybe an indoor kind of habitat, maybe like, or like indoor, outdoor. So maybe we like, you can go through, but also see them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You guys are gonna have to give me some suggestions, I feel. I'd quite like to do a butterfly house, and I would quite like to put in some wolves. This might be fun. -4 would be pushing it. But something like that might be sweet. -10? Wow. Who knew? I would like to keep as much as I would like to do. The macaques and things like that, I would like to try and keep it slightly continent themed-ish. So these might be our choices for our next bunch of animals. These are really cool. -7, -16. So yeah, let me know what you would like to see in the zoo for our next animal. I would quite like to do a water theme. I just don't think it's gonna fit here, so I think we're gonna have to break off and start to do something else other than just this path, because this is eventually gonna link through here. We'll finish that up and then we'll go off this way, I suppose. So yeah, let me know. And I guess this is the end of this one. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!